art of document creation and editing. Unlock the power of data analysis and visuals. Photoshop. Enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals. Programming using web design. Build dynamic websites and web applications. Database development. Learn to design and manage databases. UI/UX design. Create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now. In today's digital age, staying ahead of the curve is crucial.
Welcome to the broadcast of News Hour on Som TV, the pulse of the nation. You can follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. Now the major headlines. Tinubu urges patience and unity in 2025 Idil Kabir message, assures Nigerians of brighter economic future. Taraba Governor Kefas calls for unity, hard work, and support for agricultural initiatives in Idil message, while Edo Governor Okpebolo emphasized peace, compassion, and inclusivity during Idil message. Zamfara Acting Governor Mumuni credits security gains to citizens' prayers, urges continued support for peace, and suspended Rivers Governor Fubara calls for faith reconciliation and compassion amid national challenges. I am Esther Oka-Steven with the news in full. President Bola Tinubu, in his 2025 Idil Kabir message, called on Nigerians to remain patient with his administration's ongoing reforms, assuring the nations that its most difficult days are now behind, highlighting encouraging signs emerging from current economic measures. He emphasized the value of sacrifice, devotion, and selflessness that define the Idil celebration. He urged citizens to remain hopeful and resilient, noting improvements in key economic indicators and reiterating that the reform would ultimately enhance lives and place Nigerians firmly on the path to sustainable development. Additionally, the president extended condolences to victims of recent floodings in Niger State and called for prayers for both national leaders and security personnel. Tinubu reaffirmed his administration's unwavering commitment to unity, compassion, and national progress. In a similar spirit, Taraba State Governor Abu Kefas also marked the occasion with a heartfelt salam message encouraging Nigerians to pray for unity, peace, and continued success for his administration. Speaking to the press, he underscored the value of hard work and urged citizens to take advantage of his government's agricultural initiatives. Kefas further appealed for tolerance and mutual respect, calling them essential pillars for Taraba's and the nation's advancement. Stay with us for a short video clip.
Appreciate God for the gift of life. I want to use this opportunity to also speak to my good people of Taraba State, especially those in Kari and all over Taraba, that we should continue to live in peace. It is when we live in peace that we will prosper. Peace and unity should not be what we keep negotiating, but it should be part of us so that we can enjoy all the good things that God has endowed in our land. And for this season of famine, last week I've been able to flag out the distribution of fertilizer, and I want to urge every corporation or cooperative, every farmer to liaise with the local government and the Ministry of Agriculture to collect their fertilizer. The fertilizer is free, it's not to be sold to anybody, so it's free of charge. So let everybody, every farmer collect their fertilizers, get to farm so that we can have bountiful harvest. So once again, happy Salah celebration to all citizens. And while we're celebrating, we should be mindful of certain risks that are involved in festive period. I pray that God will continue to protect us. Thank you.
And continuing the chorus of goodwill, Edo State Governor Monday Okpebholo called on Nigerians to use the Eid al-Kabir celebration to promote peace, unity, and national development. In a statement by its Chief Press Secretary, Fred Ito, the governor urged Muslims to reflect on the festive theme of compassion, sacrifice, and submission to divine will. He reiterated his administration's commitment to religious inclusivity, peaceful coexistence, and support for the less privileged during the festivities. Also addressing the nation in light of the season, the Zamfara State government, through acting Governor Mani Mumuni, urged residents to sustain prayers for an end to banditry. In a statewide broadcast, Mumuni commended citizens for their support, attributing recent security gains in their prayers. He praised Governor Dauda Lawa's achievements across key sectors and encouraged celebration in line with Islamic values, calling for continued cooperation in pursuit of peace and development. Similarly, former Kogi State Governor Yahya Bello used the Eid platform to advocate for unity, compassion, and peaceful coexistence. In his goodwill message, Bello highlighted the season's significance as a time for reflection, sacrifice, and obedience, invoking the legacy of Prophet Ibrahim. He extended warm greetings to President Tinubu and called on Nigerians to support the underprivileged and pray for national stability. Meanwhile, suspended Rivers State Governor Seminalaye Fubara issued a solemn message through his Chief Press Secretary urging Muslims to embrace the value of sacrifice, obedience, and faith. Amid economic and security challenges, he appealed for prayers and peace. Fubara emphasized compassion for the vulnerable and called for reconciliation and justice, assuring citizens of effort to stabilize governance and review Rivers State's economy. Adding our videos of the celebration, Katsina State First Lady Zuleyat Diko Rada partnered with ASEAN International Organization in Baris Charity Foundation to distribute fresh cow meat and cash gifts to over 6,000 vulnerable individuals across all 361 political wards. A compassion outreach include visits to correctional and health institutions, reinforcing a commitment to inclusive leadership and service. Elsewhere, the Economic and Financial Crime Commission EFCC Chairman Ola Olukayode used the opportunity to remind citizens of the value of love, sacrifice, truth, and integrity. In a Guswi message from Abuja, he urged Muslims to reflect and recommit to fighting corruption, stressing the national development depends on confronting financial crimes correctively. Acknowledging President Tinubu's support, he called on all Nigerians to uphold integrity and contribute meaningfully to the nation's progress. Alongside these national appeals, the Nasarawa State Labour Party encouraged prayers for victims of the recent Niger State flooding during this year Eid-el-Kabir. State Chairman Alexander Ogbogu expressed sympathy for the lives and homes lost, lauded federal relief efforts, and advocates for further support. He also urged Muslims to embody love, peace, and justice during the celebration. Complementing this seasonal adversary, the Controller General of the Federation Fire Service, Abdul Ganiu Jaji, issued a public safety message urging cautions during festive activities. He advised celebrants to avoid overfilling pans and oil, conduct animal roasting outdoors, and store gas cylinders safely. Jaji also stressed keeping children away from open flames and warned against speeding and overloading during travel, encouraging prompt emergency report. From Kano State, the government emphasized public health as it urged residents to ensure sacrificial animals are healthy and certified to prevent diseases. The Ministry of Health advised thorough cooking, hygiene, and meat handling while assuring that hospitals were fully equipped for any emergencies during the festivities. Eid prayer were peacefully observed in Kaduna State across all 23 local government areas with security deployed at major prayer grounds. The city saw closed shops and the South Road in reverence for the holiday. Widespread expressed joy, gratitude, and unity despite individual struggles, while almsgiving was notable, generous, with many beggars receiving support from departing congregants. Outside the Idil contest, various other national developments marked the week. In a significant human rights victory, John Tobia, detained with trial since March 2017, was freed on 4th June 2025, thanks to pro bono efforts by lawyer Hope Aziru Oziri. After over 8 years in custody with court appearance, Tobia expressed deep gratitude and a resolve to rebuild his life. On the development front, the Oyo State government has begun disbursing 4.8 billion naira in compensation to victims of the January 2024 Bodija explosion. The relief efforts targeted affected household and vehicles owner within a 500-meter radius, with community leaders welcoming the Smart Bodija's initiative as a long-term recovery plan. All addressing social impact, Pastor Paul Enenche of Dunamis International marked his birthday with a large-scale outreach benefiting over 500 widows and 10 orphanages in Abuja's Sabo Ido community. The event included media care, food distribution, and the commissioning of a borehole offering tangible relief and symbolizing hope. In Katsina State, the government partnered with UNICEF to mark World Environment Day with youth-led plastic trash collecting and tree planting. Under the theme, Putting an End to Plastic Pollution, pollutants collected waste over a 3 km walk and planted 10 trees, reinforcing commitment to climate action and public health. Meanwhile, the Emir of Taku in Yobe State, Alhaji Muhammadu Abubakar, lauded President Tinubu's appointment to Yakubu Dogara as chairman of the National Credit Guarantee Company Limited. He praised Dogara's leadership background and anticipated impactful progress under his stewardship. Elsewhere, the Achatocha Kaidoma called for urgent government intervention in response to growing insecurity in Benue communities. As their 32nd AGM, the elected Professor Yakubu Aboki Ochefu as President General and adopted a 10-year development blueprint to tackle youth unemployment, insecurity, and cultural erosion. Focusing on agriculture, the Gombe State House Committee on Agriculture pledged support for the Small-Scale Women Farmers Organization, SWOFON. Chairman Mohammed Kabir emphasized timely budget releases and government support, while SWOFON representative urged inclusive and improved access to inputs. From the education sector, Dr. Samuel Onyeshi advocated for entrepreneurship-driven university curricula, aligning education with modern labor markets and AI innovation. He called for university-industry collaboration to stimulate job creation and local production, especially in medical and technical fields. Global business leaders at the SAP Sapphire event in Madrid showcased AI-powered innovation transforming industries. Aniakin introduced OPI, a chatbot that speeds up information, while Team Liquid uses AI to enhance player performance. Other firms like Siemens and Xerox are embracing code-based AI systems, reflecting the growing roles of artificial intelligence in operational efficiency and strategic decision-making. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Don't change the channel.
Success. Turabo Business School is committed to empowering the next generation of leaders with the skills they need to thrive. We present you our special computer training exclusively designed for SS3 and GSS3 graduates. Our comprehensive program covers a wide range of topics, including Microsoft Word, master the art of document creation and editing, unlock the power of data analysis and visualization, Microsoft Access, learn to manage and analyze database, Microsoft PowerPoint, create stunning presentations that captivate audiences, graphic design using CorelDRAW, unleash your creativity and design skills, Photoshop, enhance your image editing skills and create stunning visuals, programming using web design, build dynamic websites and web applications, database development, learn to design and manage databases, UI/UX design, create user-friendly and intuitive interfaces. At the Turabo Business School, we believe in creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Our experienced instructors will guide you every step of the way, providing you with hands-on training and mentorship. Don't miss this opportunity to gain a competitive edge. Contact us today to learn more about our program and register for the next session. Call 080-6026-9140, 070-6342-8464, or 090-1010-8844 between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. Turabo Business School, creating world-class entrepreneurs and professionals. Join us today and unlock your full potential. Turabo Business School, opposite Civil Service Commission, Hamarua Way, Jalingo, Turabo State. Empower yourself with the skills of the future. Register now.
Welcome back. Coming up next, in the early hours of June 5, 2025, the Nigerian Air Force under Operation Adenkai struck a terrorist convoy in Baratai, Borno State. Acting on credible intelligence, Air Force personnel engaged insurgents attempting to escape with 4-gun struck. The operation resulted in the neutralization of several terrorists and the destruction of 2 gun trucks loaded with supplies. The Nigerian Air Force urged the public to continue providing useful information and promised to release further details as they become available. Finally, the Kano State Police Command has arraigned 29 suspects over the murder of the Rano Division Police Officer DPO that occurred 2 weeks ago. 14 of the suspects face charges including culpable homicide, criminal conspiracy, inciting disturbance, mischief by fire, criminal trespass, causing grievous hurt, and theft. The accused include Bala Yusuf, Bala Mohammed, Abdul Rashid Ibrahim, Abdullahi Salisu Kare, and other 4 Rano local government areas. The police spokesperson SP Abdullahi Haruna Kayawa stated that investigation led to the arraignment and urged the public to remain calm and avoid vandalism. 15 additional suspects have been charged with related offenses. That's all for this edition on News Hour from Som TV. You can follow us on Facebook at Som TV and on YouTube at Som TV Live. Now stay tuned for more lineup of programs from Som TV. I am Esther Oka-Steven. Thanks for watching.
The Honorable Commissioner, Ministry of Waste Management and Resource Innovations, Honorable Shonzin James Bernard, on behalf